And here we are live from Butler Jennings Stadium in Hartshorne, Oklahoma. You're listening to New Country Legends 105.9 with the new 92.3. Minor football. It's Friday night. Got Coach Lindley and Coach Vincent here with you.
Yes, sir.
How was the softball game today?
Well, as an early morning start on Friday morning should go, it was a little sleepy. Kind of sleptwalked through the game. Ended up winning 6-1, but was less than stellar performance, I would say, from my vantage point. Had some opportunities to capitalize early and didn't really take advantage of it. There was Kennedy Woods pitched for us today and did a fantastic job on the mound. We only allowed one run, and that happened in the first inning, and that was on the heels of a couple of errors. So she threw good enough to win, obviously, but we didn't really jump on them as one would expect.
Well, we are first week, or I guess this would be the second week after the big rain delay that we had, so kind of getting back into the flow a little bit.
We lost a full week there, that's right. We didn't play a single game, to my knowledge.
We're looking out at Butler Jennings Stadium, and the field looks like it's in pretty good shape with all the rain that we had early, and considering several games, not just the high school games. We had little minors games, had a couple of middle school games on it, so field looks really good. It's a great night for football. Looks like the stands are starting to fill up. Both teams are going to be well represented here in the stands tonight, so if you get a chance to come on out and support the Miners and the Diggers for the Battle of Gown Mountain, come on out. If you can't, you got us here on 105.9. So go back to first game of the season, week 0 for us. Kind of looking through some of the highlights of that game, and it just didn't hit me at the time. I mean, I knew they looked like they were pretty athletic, but they didn't travel a single kid that wasn't a junior, senior.
Holy cow, I didn't realize that. I didn't look at the roster.
Yeah.
But they were really disappointed. I won't say that I don't remember just a whole lot of penalties on them either. I mean, they showed up and took care of business as you would expect the upperclassmen to do. But how about that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it until I was looking back through the roster and kind of watching some of those highlights from that first game, and I thought, those kids look mature. They look very athletic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never really even looked at the roster that close, but they did not travel a single kid that was not a junior, senior. So thinking about that, we've got a lot of kids playing
we're
high school years.
Absolutely.
So I was a little bit more.
Got a freshman that gets time and throw a center. We play some kids that like you said, it's the first time they put on a jersey in high school.
We got captains going to midfield for the coin toss for Hartshorne. Number 24, Aston Rao. Number 5, Bo Williams. Number 12 is Cohen Johnson. And number 2 is Devontre McKendrick. Try to get these Wilburton captains for you here in just a second. I can't see their numbers.
Looks like we got number 52, Wyatt Ward, in the back there, kind of stepped away from the middle, and number 54, Jasper Hawkins. And 4, like Mr. Lindley said there, up front, we can't really see the numbers just quite yet. Looks like they're sporting a few of their pink bling, as one might refer to it as.
We have, Hartshorne's going to be wearing the white helmet, blue top, blue pants. Wilburton's going to be in the purple helmet, white jersey, white pants. And we have the coin toss. He's talking to the Hartshorne captain, so I think he talked to Wilburton first. Got 12, 2, 8. I didn't get the other one.
Number 12 will be Braden Ross Nicholas. 2 is Jason Wilkett. He's going to carry the ball quite a bit tonight. I believe Mr. Ross Nicholas is the quarterback. What was the other
8 is Troy Johnston.
He's going to tote the rock as well.
And number 6, Austin Brooks.
Looks like he might be in the backfield as well. He's going to listed as running back. linebacker, senior from Wilburton.
We're going to take a quick time out as we do the national anthem here at Butler Jennings Stadium. You're listening to Q Country Legend 105.9 and the new 92.3. At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why Southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford Country. Visit us today at 720 South George Knight Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
First National Bacon Trust Company of McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hatch, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fnbmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hatch and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company of McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Little Miner Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little miner is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne miner and take those championships. We accept DHS and hospital assistance, or we can discuss our private pay service with you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Mining business is all about. Good luck to our former Little Miners, and go Blue!
Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. If you can't make it to the game, come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your minor football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 Penn Avenue. Go Blue!
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From builder work and demolition, with less housing and new construction, and you will talk to make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Caloria Mall Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and grounding needs, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, we give us a call to do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation.
At Steve Gym in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. So let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation.
The Miners are the pride of Hartshorne. When it comes to sports, they're the winning team. And when it comes to your money, State First is the all-star you need on your side. We're talking big plays with full-service banking, touchdowns with convenient online and mobile banking, and overtime support with extended hours of ATM statewide.
And Sam Wampler's Freedom
Your money's winning team. Proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners. Member FDIC.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why Southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford Country. Visit us today at 720 South George Knight Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers. And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium, where the Miners and the Diggers are getting real anxious right about now. Both teams are making their way back to their run through
Their respective helmets.
respective blow-up helmets. And here come the Miners. Hartshorne comes in 1-1. Wilburton is 1-0. I think they were off last week.
They did have a bye, that is correct. I've seen several of the coaches there. Morris come to take a look at the Miners, scout them out a little bit this week, or last week before seeing them this week, obviously.
So both teams have now made it to the sideline, and we're getting close to playing some football here. We'll take one more quick timeout before we get started. You're listening to Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source for tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects and those with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium. The Miners come out to kick off here. They'll be defending the south end zone. Wilburton is now on the field, and they're going to be receiving from the north end zone. So we're just a couple of seconds away here from having some football.
The Hartshorne Miners are going to be kicking from the south. Back deep for the Diggers, you got number 2, Jason Wilkett. Looks like number 8, Troy Johnson. Cutler's got it teed up, ready to go. Kick is away. Fumbled there initially by Mr. Wilkett. Taken down after a gain of about 15 there at the 28-yard line.
And we are underway. Sorry about that, James.
That's quite all right. Looks like Vince, the number 52, is in on the attack, kind of tripped him up. Looks like Deegan Burke finished him off there.
First down and 10 for Wilburton. Ball's going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. Motion across the formation, handoff on the sweep, and the Miners are in the backfield with him. Loss of about 2 on first down, maybe even more. Let's see where they spot it.
Yeah, Bo Williams and Asen Rowell quick to make his presence known there. Had bad intentions. Bo kind of stood him up, and Asen finished him off.
Good to see Asen back in the lineup. I think we're probably a couple of weeks from seeing Malley back. I'm not sure what his status is right now.
I think he's still a couple weeks out. We played that sweep really well.
Oh, the Miners
swarmed and brought him back down. He's obviously going to get his forward progress. Looks like Raider Scoggins was over here on the edge, set the edge really well, turned it back inside. And Mr. Ferraro was waiting for him there in the backfield. Third and 20, you don't have any plays in the playbook.
Well, that sure makes it a little thin, doesn't it?
Yeah, we talked about last week. Second and 20-something, whatever it was.
2 receivers to the near side, motion across the formation again. Handoff up the middle, and not much on the handoff.
Raider Scoggins again on the tackle.
I think he's going to make it to the 25. They've got to get to the 37 to get the first down, so here comes the punt team.
Wilkins is set, their Wilkett. I called him Wilkins a couple times there. Wilkett, he's a steady diet of him so far with 3 touches. Looks like he's back to punt as well.
Kick is away.
Nice spiral kick.
Across the 50, inside the 45, down to the 44, and that's where Hartshorne will take over. First down and 10. You're listening to Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Seed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. Mandy Curlis has all kinds of show animal feeds and supplements. Hartshorne Seed and Seed is your big beef dealer as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Show Rex Tea. Come by in Mud Pigs and fill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is a proud supporter of minor football. Go Big Blue.
And the handoff goes to Cohen Johnson. He's across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Line did a really good job. Looked like we had kind of a power look without only one pulling guard there. But did a really good job. Got a hat on a hat. Got downhill, but
Game of two, looks like. Handoff again to Cohen. Across midfield. He's still leaning forward.
Good
See where it
start.
goes. Gonna be close. I think they're gonna mark him a little short.
like 34. Samuel Bambeck was there on the tackle after about 8, huh?
And the Miners are going to go quick here. And off to Cohen again. Ball comes loose, and the Diggers are going to have the first turnover of the night. I think somebody put a hat right on it because it popped straight up.
We had enough for the first down there. But unfortunately, the ball went a little further than he did.
So Wilburton gets the first turnover of the night, and the Diggers are set up first down and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Looks like we had a little momentum going there, too. Like I said, we had enough for the first down.
Yeah, right on schedule.
Give the Diggers credit. It looked like I had hit that football. Like I said,
The way it come out, it went straight up in the air, yeah. Looks like it's right off of the Rydell helmet.
Bunch set to the near side, and they go with the hard count, and they're going to get 5 free ones.
We got Noah and both over there on that far side.
Something Hartshorne's been pretty good at the last few years is not jumping off sides defensively and getting those free 5s from the other team, but this time it worked against us. First down and 5. And off to the far side. Easton's there.
Easton set him up, man. Really good play right there. Looks like they're going to mark him just short of the line of scrimmage. Caden.
Second down and 6 is what we're going to call it here. Loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah.
Looking in motion. Takes the handoff. Looking to the near side. He's under trouble. He's in trouble. Passes away and it's out of bounds.
He was pressured by Cohen and Rader there. Put a lot of pressure on him.
Officials are stepping in early.
A little chirping there after the play. A little emotion in this game. You wouldn't think so.
No, it's just another game.
All right.
Just another game. Third down and 6 coming up. 2 Miners chased him down, made him get rid of it before he wanted to, and then he throw it out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. His intended target was guarded really well out here on the outside. I think Trey picked him up, McKendrick, and Silas had the deep threat covered up pretty well.
And off up the middle, he stops, runs back into the defensive end. Bo Williams is there.
Bo and Caden Lone Chief.
That's going to be 4th down and 2, but it's at midfield. Looks like they're going to leave the offense on. Now here comes some other bodies. Maybe they are going to bring the punt team in.
Little line change there. Looks like they may be go ahead and go the conventional route. Maybe play a little field position here.
I think they're going to have to watch this hard count again, though.
Wasn't too long ago they caught us there. I believe we'd be looking for it.
No hard count this time. Punt is away. Down to the 20. Again at the 15. And he's going to have to get away from it at the 6-yard line. So field position
Sure enough, did change.
Switched.
Yeah.
And we'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
KQIK FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antler, a Pain Radio Group Station.
And we're back in Butler Jennings Stadium. Miners' second possession of the night from their own 6-yard line this time. So 94 green yards in front of them. There's the handoff. Aston in it back. He's going to lean forward. He's across the 10 to the 11.
Aston with a good hard run. Had really good forward lean there on the initial contact. Went ahead and gained him another couple yards.
Second down and 5. Handoff. Aston again. He's just shy of the 15. So he's going to be about a yard and a half short. Can bring up third down.
This is the coach's dream. You just like you dial it up, man. You sequence some plays and you get second, third down now in short, right on schedule.
Miners go with the bunch set. Raider comes to this side, but he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. The Miners are going to have to punt here.
Drake Franklin broke through. Nobody touched him, and he had a great angle.
I think somebody missed an assignment there because he was there quick.
Yeah, he was pursuing from the inside out, and like you said, it was just a second he was on him.
So now the Miners are going to punt.
It's like Silas Miller in there long snapping. We got Cutler back punting.
Cutler's going to do the honors from halfway into his end zone here. Punts away, nice spiral. It's going to bounce at the 35, across the 45, and it's going to end up at about the 49-yard line.
That's right where they started when they punted to us.
First down and 10 for the Diggers. We're going to stay here. They're going quick. So, yeah, the last possession ended at the 49 of the Wilburton drive, and now it's going to start right back there again. So,
a little bit of chess here, huh? Hawthorne's running in some fresh bodies. Looks like Dane Porter there in the 50. First time on the field today on defense.
Trips right. Pass is complete to the right side. Got a little bit of room.
Great tackle.
Nice job there by the Trey McKenzie.
Number 3 there was the recipient of Ross Nichols' pass, Battle Brooks. You know, a lot of times you talk about yards after catch, he was immediately tackled as soon as he caught the ball. Did a great job getting on him.
I'm giving 3 on first down, so bring up second and 7 for him.
Oh, almost was it right in the path of his pass.
Yeah, it's one of those that if you go back to the well too many times, he may be able to get a paw on it.
Yeah.
Handoff up the middle. Met at the 45. He leans forward to the 44.
Well, Troy Johnson there with a good hard run. He broke the initial tackle there. I don't know who that was, but looks like Raider and Devontre kind of finished it up.
Third and a long 3 here. We're in the early going. Battle of Gowan Mountain 0-0. Wilburton with football. Third down and 3.
Bunch formation again on the far side.
Quarterback looking for a receiver. It's complete, and he's going to have the first down. Stayed on his feet just enough. Get across the 40 down to about the 38. And that'll be good for a Digger, first down and 10.
There was Bo again. He just missed it. Just missed it. He was right in the line of sight for the quarterback to the wide receiver.
Go out on a limb. If he doesn't get one tonight, it won't be because they're not giving him the opportunity, because I think that's the play they want to run more to that side of the field.
Like Troy Sanders just checked in at the end. Excuse me, he's in there nose guard for Pajaro.
Handoff comes to
there he is. Troa shows up. He made it.
Shot through, got him about a yard deep in the backfield.
Looked like we had a slant there to the strong side, and Troa just beat his man. Was quick off the ball as soon as the snap. I mean, he took a beeline and met the back in the backfield.
They're going to give him maybe just a couple of inches away from getting back to the line of scrimmage. So we'll call it second and 10. Takes the handoff. Quarterback keeper slips in the backfield, and Bo Williams was there.
He was waiting on him. make a move there and lost all of his footing. I believe that was Gross Nicholas there.
Yeah,
on the keeper.
It was on the keeper. It's on
Yeah.
Moved the ball back to the 41.
Give it that naked boot look, and there's either a guy up there waiting or there's not. Either you fool him with a good hard play action fake and you run for days, or
In that time, we didn't buy it.
no, our end did a great job.
Did a good job staying home.
He asked for him to be disciplined all the time, to play selfless. Yeah, you're not going to go make the tackle, but you're there when he comes back for that naked boot.
And it's kind of set up by the middle of the line, taking care of business early in the drive.
Absolutely.
Giving
Looks
that
like
big yardage up the middle.
Wilburton didn't like what they seen. They're going to take them a little time out.
We'll take it with them. You're listening to Minor Football on Two Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hatch with Josh Hatch Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hatch with Josh Hatch Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Lily's Grocery in Hartshorne is your hometown market. Lily's Grocery has the best smoked meats around to help you with dinner tonight. Clyda and her staff take pride in their friendly service along with the freshest produce and the highest quality meats in southeastern Oklahoma. Stop in tonight at 401 West 270 Highway or call 918-297-3543 to place your next pickup order. Lily's Grocery is in the heart of the Minor Nation and proud to support Hartshorne Public School.
And we're back. Pass of the way down the right side, wide open receiver. He tries to make the play, but it's just carried out of bounds.
A little confusion there in the defensive backfield. We had two guys guarding one. Trey and Caston is up on the same guy. Thank goodness he caught it out of bounds.
Yes, Troy Johnson was by himself over there.
All alone.
And I think they're probably trying to figure out now who dropped the assignment. But it's going to bring up fourth down and about 13.
Yeah, Braden threw him to his outside shoulder there, and unfortunately that was the boundary.
Looks like the punt team is on here. Number 2, Jason Wilkett back. There's the snap. Punt is away, end over end kick. This time it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be at about the 11-yard line. So first down and 10 Hartshorne. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're listening to Minor Football on Two Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Against the odds. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when we are most. This is the heartbeat of our company. Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brimley today for a free personal protection review.
First down and 10 for the Miners. Third possession of the night. Rader rolls to the near side, finds the gap, cuts it back across the middle. He's across the 17. I think they're going to give him the 18 there.
Really good cutback, man. They had good flow from inside out. He's seen his team. Took advantage of kind of overplaying the outside run.
And we have an injured Wilburton player. I think it's going to take just a second to get this young man to the sideline.
Looks like number 6, Austin Brooks.
We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Minor Football on Two Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. You can't make it to the game? Come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your Minor Football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 10th Avenue. Go Blues!
Rural Minor Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little minor is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne minor and take those championships. We accept DHS and hospital assistance, or we can discuss our private case emergency at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Minor difference is all about. Good luck to our former Blue Miners and go Blue!
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium. Austin Brooks makes it off under his own power. We'll see how that goes for that young man. Passes away. And it's intended for number 4, Cutler Johnson, but it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up third down for Hartshorne.
Josh Nichols was there on the coverage. He kind of had it covered up, but Rager threw to one spot that either his guy could catch it or nobody.
Twins to the right here. Devontrae's the lone receiver to the far side. Handoff up the middle. Breaks through the first line. But he's drugged down at the 22. Should be good for the first down, though.
Yeah, come on, good hard run there. Brought down by number 53, I believe. She brought him down. Bryce Tubb.
Hartshorne's going to
Going a little pace here.
First down and 10. Handoff. Cohen around the right side. Ball comes loose again. Wilburton picks it up. And they have it at the 26-yard line.
Mr. Johnson's going to put that thing away. He's carrying it like a loaf of bread there.
I think he had 2 or 3 that kind of grabbed onto him, and one of them was going for the football. So,
like you teach them, you get 1 or 2 on them. That last one,
somebody's got to start
scraping.
Somebody's got to start scraping, and he did. First down and 10 for Wilburton at the Hartshorne 25.
Another really good drive started there, kind of stymied by our own shortcomings there.
Wilburton has first down and 10. They're going to break the huddle here. With 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. No score from Butler Jennings Stadium. Passes away. And it is intended for number 8.
Yeah, number 8, Troy Johnson on the play. There was a lot of traffic in there. If it got to him, I couldn't see it from here, but if it did,
that's a tough thing to ask your receiver to pick
it
up.
Short side of the field.
Line.
Yeah, and the short side of the field, we're running slant right into a lot of congestion anyway.
Second down and 10. Pitch to the right side, ball's loose. Bo was going for it, but got tackled. Let's see what they decide here. Wow.
That's interesting.
I don't know if I've seen that one. Here we go. Looks like there is no flag on the play. Ball's going to be spotted at the 36-yard line, and it's third down and jack for it.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's within the confines of the rule book there.
Guess when the ball's loose, it's all
Fair game, yeah.
More.
And he did drag Bo down.
Yeah, he did. Bo saw it, and he went for the ball instead of the tackle because he saw the pitch was over his head, and I think the back felt like that was his only option. Quarterback drops back under duress.
Several get to him.
And he's going down.
That's Bo and Bo Williams and Cohen Johnson.
If you're a Wilburton digger, you don't want that much blue in your backfield. And now it is fourth down and Bowling Hollow.
Narrows, yeah. We're Bowling Hollow, the narrows, we're getting further and further.
Ball spotted at the minor 44 now.
So far, it looks like the Miners are kind of winning the battle in the trenches.
Back to punt for Wilburton is number 2. Jason Wilkett, high snap. He does bring it down, gets the kick away. Let's see where it goes out of bounds here. It's going to be much better field position this time for Hartshorne than the last couple of possessions.
His punts have gotten progressively shorter.
Keep walking. He hadn't. Who's marking the
wait a minute. He's going the wrong way.
That is awful.
Holy cow.
That is awful.
He never moved. Campbell, no.
He never moved.
We're about 10 yards short there. Got it all the way back into the, was that 18 there? Good heavens.
You had one official walking the sideline from the north to the south.
Yeah.
And you had one that stood at the
He just walked through
19-yard line. That's all. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's going the wrong direction.
First down and 10, Hartshorne. Handoff. Aston Rao takes it around the left side. Let's see where he ends up. Might have the 21. A gain of 2 on first down is going to bring up 2nd and 8. Yeah, I've never seen it spotted that way before.
Looks like that one's going to end the quarter.
Well, that'll do it. No score. We played 12 minutes in the Battle of Gown Mountain. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you'll need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From builder work and demolition, or brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Caliammo Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and grounding needs, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, the students will call to do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation. First National Bacon Trust Company in McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hatch, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at smdmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hatch and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bacon Trust Company in McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium where we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Wilburton has 2nd down and 8. No score.
Looking across the way there, Wilburton traveled well for their long voyage of 12 and a half miles.
I said Wilburton had 2nd and 8. It's Hartshorne was 2nd and 8 at the Wilburton 21.
Yeah.
I'll get it out here in a minute. Yeah, good contingency for both sides tonight. Motion across the formation, and we have a flag.
We got in a little hurry there.
Got a little twitchy.
Mm-hmm. Anxious. We'll call it anxious.
That's going to cost Hartshorne 5.
You know, they have medicine for that, you know.
That'll take the ball back to the 16. Yeah, again, Hartshorne has not been the benefactor so far of a turnover or big penalty from Wilburton, but we've given them a couple of balls and had a penalty or two. So handoff up the middle. Hastings drugged down, going to lose a couple of yards.
Yeah, 53 there on the play. When Bryce Stubbs made in the backfield, he's barely got the handoff before the contact was made.
3rd down and 13.
Trying to look where 53's line. It looked like he had over the kind of a 2 technique right over the guard.
Easton in trouble again. Still going back. We're going to give him forward progress to the 1. He got hit a couple of times and then would try to regather. And every time he regathered, it was costing
he was losing ground, yeah.
4th down, and we'll call it Modoc.
So he's lined up over the center, and he has whipped Mr. Benson twice in a row.
I don't know if I think it's that particular play, he was going to that side of the field, so he just sheet planted and he didn't have any help there. So
No, he didn't. He was all alone.
He's lining up in a 2 technique on that inside shoulder of the guard, I think.
Yeah, that's where I had him lining up there to begin with.
I have to work that one out. Ball's going to be punted across the 40 out to about the 44. 1st down for Wilburton, and we'll stay here. Yeah, 53's kind of found him a little.
He's been involved in the last 2 or 3 plays, hasn't he?
I think he's got that alignment. They're in between on who's supposed to take him, and he's taking advantage of it.
He's a big old kid. It looks like a solo block's going to be tough for just about anybody. But if he has an advantage in alignment, that's going to be even tougher.
I think they're going to talk that one over and try to get that one worked out. He's made the last 3 plays.
Last 3, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Twins to the near side for Wilburton. Handoff. Comes to the near side. Good hard run across the 40 down to the 39.
Mr. Wickett does a good job keeping his legs moving after contact. Our defensive backfield ends up making a tackle, but he made contact with some guys up front.
We call it 2nd down and 6, gain of 4 on 1st down. Going to the left this time. Wilkett motions it back across. Handoff up the middle. Troy Johnson.
Great play, Trey. He had a lot of real estate out in front of Troy there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. If he didn't scrape across there just right, it was going to be chasing instead of tackling.
It took a great angle. I know they don't teach head across anymore, but he attacked his back hip like I think they teach him now. Did a great job. They finished going his direction to the south.
3rd down and 2 coming up here. Niners need one of those good defensive plays right here. Put them in
big spot for it. Big spot.
Handoff up the middle. He's going to have the 1st down, still on his feet across the 30 to the 29. Now Wilburton's found something they like.
Line change for the lineman, Troa and Dane. And Aiden Doig makes an appearance today for the 1st time. That was 66, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
It's Aiden's 1st year at Hartshorne here.
1st and 10 for Wilburton. Quarterback drops back, passes away, is caught on the edge. He's got 10, 15. Down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Diggers.
Well, a really good job timing-wise. That outside receiver put a pretty good lick on the inside defender just as he was catching the ball. Might have got there a tick early.
The Diggers are looking to strike first here in the 2nd quarter. No score. Twins to the left, short side of the field. Wilkett motions across, handoff. Johnson up the middle. And he's tackled right at the 10. Let's see where they mark him. So he's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Troy got in there again, beat his man up front. Met him in the backfield.
Same formation. Wilkett in motion. Takes the handoff, running the option to the near
option this way.
But he gets outside.
There's a hole back here. 52's holding. Holy cow, how do we miss that? Come on, gentlemen. You spun him around a little do-si-do there on the 3-yard line.
No flags. It's going to be a touchdown, and that time Trey went for the ball and bounced up to
boy, good candy hop. He didn't hide in the breadbasket. He never missed a stride.
No. So the Diggers strike first. Now on to kick the extra point, number 8, Troy Johnson. Officials getting into position now. Here we go. Snaps back, kicks up. It's blocked, no good. Still remains. Wilburton 6, Hartshorne 0. You're listening to Minor Football on True Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
First National Bacon Trust Company in McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hatch, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at smdmcallister.com where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hatch and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company in McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At C-Gym in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. So let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation. And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium where Wilburton has taken the 6-0 lead. Second quarter, 7:58 left to play in the first half. Now Wilburton will be kicking off. Hartshorne's moving from right to left across your radio.
Me and a couple of these players down here done a little homework. They'd like to kick a little player kick over here to the short side. Gore fair caught it most of the time when they a little short pooch kick, whatever you want to call it, as they kick off.
High kick and fair caught at the 35-yard line. First down and 10, Hartshorne.
Cross match there with the fair catch. Did a good job securing the ball.
One of those deals. The fair catch is 35 every time you. Nobody's running it back for a touchdown.
Sure.
Trips right to Hartshorne. That's the wide side of the field. Rager drops back, passes away, intercepted.
Right to Mr. Wilkett.
Wilkett got it. And he's in for the score, pick 6. He saw it coming, stepped right in the path of it.
He did.
And there was nobody over there to make the play after that. Cutler tried to get him down, but Wilkett was able to fight him off. And now the Diggers have 12 points on the board.
A little bit of momentum, as they say.
It's taking a little while to get the field goal team on, or the extra point team on here. Let's see what they do.
I guess the play clock doesn't start for...
Should have started.
At some point, right? Oh, there you give it.
Okay, so here we go.
First, I guess.
I guess so. Going to go for 2. And the Miners are
they were waiting on him. Asen made the initial contact. Noah Hackler cleaned it up.
Score's going to stay 12-0. Diggers have the lead. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
The Miners are the pride of Hartshorne. When it comes to sports, they're the winning team. And when it comes to your money, Bank First is the all-star you need on your side. We're talking big plays with full-service banking, touchdowns with convenient online and mobile banking, and overtime support with extended hours and ATMs statewide. Bank First, your money's winning team. Proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners. Member FDIC.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford Country. Visit us today at 720 South George Knight Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium where the Wilburton Diggers have taken the 12-0 lead, and it's happened quick here. Had a fortuitous bounce that turned into a touchdown after a pitch went over an option pitch went over the running back's head and popped up into his hands just perfectly. Now we get the pooch kick to the far side, and it's fair caught at the 32-yard line. Now it's fair catch. We got to
can't run it, I believe.
Has to stay with it. Of course, I don't know if he felt like they were just going to keep
going. Yeah.
Those 3 guys aren't going to slow down. I'm not going to stand here and be a dummy. First down and 10 for Hartshorne.
Had a little more room than he thought initially.
Yeah. Okay, they are going to spot it at the 35-yard line.
Good time to get something going here with 7:44 left.
Handoff up the middle, Asen. And he's tackled at the 37-yard line.
Game 2. Colby Valenzuela on the tackle. Had a little extra for Aston while it's on the ground.
Patting him on the back.
Oh, yeah,
Good
like
run.
that. Yeah, absolutely. It probably was congratulatory.
Passes away, intended for Trey, but it's incomplete. And it's going to bring up third down. We're going to give him 3 on that first down carry a while ago, so it's 3rd and 7, not 3rd and 8.
Wilburton's got an odd front, kind of a 52 look here. Daring us to throw. They've got my man over concept, looks like.
Ready to roll. Pass is caught. First down. Trey still on his feet. Fights his way across the 50 to the 49. First down and 10, Hartshorne. Nice catch.
Nice catch and throw.
I mean, a lot of pressure.
Oh, he was under duress.
Yeah, he was under the gun there because he was getting hit as he let it go.
Yeah, and done a great job putting the ball on Trey there.
First down and 10. First time Hartshorne been across midfield here in the second quarter. Handoff on the sweep. Busted outside 40. Cuts in a
Great block,
35, 30, and they're going to call the block in the back. And I don't think our coaching staff is going to like this very well at all. When he starts making contact face to face and the kid turns his back on you,
Yeah, you can help that.
That's
yeah,
on him.
That's a great downfield block. You coach kids to stay involved and follow the play and go get.
I don't think he ever broke contact. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He had contact on him. The kid turned his back while he was still being blocked. We have a Hartshorne player down. Let's see who this is. Looks like a cramp, maybe.
No hamstring cramp, looks like.
Those are no good. Those are no fun at all.
They still got first down on the marker there.
Passes away, and it's incomplete.
Had a man there in cross mass running kind of open. This ball settled on him a little bit. He's under duress again, though. Number 52, Wyatt Ward there on the pressure. That goes in the stat column as the pressure, correct?
Yes. 3 receivers to the wide side for Hartshorne. Trey to the near side. Fakes the handoff. Raider keeps it across the 45, and he's thrown down at the 40. And going to be a yard short here. It's going to be 4th and 1. Hartshorne leaves the offense on the field.
Eric Jimenez? Okay. I'll go with that.
Eric Jimenez goes with the hard count. This is 4th. I don't think they've changed.
They never did. Well, the penalty was on first down. And you replay the down after the yardage, after the penalty, so then it was just third down.
Raiders he's gonna get them off the hook and just go ahead and get the first down. Let's
No
not
big
everybody
deal.
start over fresh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get your toes out if you need them.
Raider was running with bad intentions there, put his foot in the ground. He knew he had about three feet to go, and he was going to go get it.
3 receivers to the far side. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. Raider drops back.
He got
Pass
time
away.
this time.
And we have pass interference.
Tackled our. He didn't score.
No. Yeah, I think that's what he was
Yeah,
thinking.
that was his intention.
I'm going to go ahead and give him the penalty here, but I'm not going to give him the touchdown.
He had outside leverage, and Trey made a great move and got inside and was running wide open to the post, and he decided he'd tackle him as opposed to give him a touchdown.
The pass interference is the indication. That moves the ball down into about the 24-yard line. First down and 10, Hartshorne.
Penalty was on number 8 there, Troy Johnston.
This is Hartshorne's deepest trip into Digger territory tonight. Raider rolls. He's under pressure again. Passes away, intended for Cutler Johnson, but it's out of bounds. Second down.
Had him again there. Ball fell arm side on him just a little bit. Like for him to have a little more time to where he can really get his feet under him. He's still having to throw a little bit on the run.
He had two guys coming off that edge, and he only had one blocker.
Yeah, he made the right decision to get rid of it.
He probably wasn't getting his mechanics just right that time. Hand off to Ace. He's got a hole, 15-10, and he's drugged down at about the 4 with a face mask.
Face mask to boot, yes sir. That'll be half the distance inside the 10 there.
Ball would have been spotted at the 5, but this face mask should move it down to about the 2.5.
Yes, sir. The extra point hash there, I think we're going to be pretty close to it. Great run. Steve's kind of parted there for Aston. We had some motion in the backfield that really got their eyes looking up, and Aston got downhill right off tackle, running behind big Kanan Brown and Noah Hackler there.
I was going to say, you're not going to mark that from the spot of the flag because the flag just didn't make it far enough, but they finally got it right here.
Yeah.
First and goal for Hartshorne. Aston hitting the backfield. Leans forward, but he's only going to make it to the 5, so lost of 2.5 here.
We had 2 or 3 kids in the backfield there just after the snap.
Miner offense is going to have to find a way to bully their way 5 yards here.
They've been getting positive chunks this whole drive. Everything gets a little more condensed down here in the red zone.
Motion comes to us. Snap gets away, and he's going to be sacked. That's not back there either. Got to give him where the contact
okay. She got it lined up.
Yeah, I was going to say that's going to cost you 2 more yards on an already bad situation. Ball spotted back at the 14-yard line.
Third and goal. You'd like to see them cut this in half, maybe, to get something a little more manageable for 4th down.
Raider drops back, passes away, and it's
got a man, Cutler Johnson.
Nice ball.
Yeah, running a little seam route. Raider put it right where it needed to be. Run under it in stride.
Nice catch by Cutler, but I'll say this was a nice ball.
That was a great ball. Great throw by Raider Scotty. Like I said, put it right where it needed to be. Safety was creeping and moving that way, got it right over the top of him.
Yep. Now the Miners, let's see if they decide to keep the offense on the field here. They're down 12-6. Trips right. Trey goes in motion. Handoff to Trey. And we're going to have a flag, false start.
Couldn't see who was moving on. It looked like the flag come from the far side.
It did, and I think this is a good call here.
Absolutely.
You got a kicker that can make this kick.
Yeah.
And you're going to either have to try to get 8 yards or maybe kick the extra point.
Kick this extra point, sure.
He's been pretty good at it so far. Let's give him a shot. So number 4, Cutler Johnson on to try the extra point now. Set the tee at the 16-yard line.
Got to get somebody back there to watch the other goalpost. It was a little late.
Yeah.
Cutler's quite an asset, man. He's got a phenomenal leg.
Kicks up. And it is good.
Sure enough, good.
Miners cut into the lead. Diggers 12, Hartshorne 7. You're listening to Miner Football on 2 Country Legends, 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium, where the Miners have trimmed the lead to 5.
Put together.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Put together a really good drive there. Like I was saying earlier, they had good positive chunk plays, got them all the way down there close, and punched it in with a great ball by Rader there. Put it on Cutler.
Yeah, and then after the penalty, Cutler comes in and
No
drives
big deal.
on the extra point.
No big deal. Another 8 or 10 yards, doesn't hurt nobody.
Miners will be kicking off towards the south end zone here.
No wind this evening. That flag is dead still down there.
And the kick bounces at the 25. He'll take it at the 14. Sutter steps at the 20. Makes it
There's a nice block in the back.
And he is across midfield. He's got blockers. And there's another block in the back. And they're not going to call either one of them. That is incredible.
Yeah. Coaching staff, rightfully so, is voicing their opinion.
That's tough right there, because there was nobody to block. I mean, they had to see that one.
I'm sure. Yeah, he was out in front.
It's one of those, don't hit him because he's got the inside line.
He's not going to affect the play, sure.
But he hit him anyway.
This one out here was just as he broke open.
Wilkett takes it in for the 86-yard touchdown, and Wilburton extends the lead back. Let's see if they can add their extra point here. Kick is up. And it's good. So now the scoring is wild and free from Butler Jennings Stadium. 19-7, Wilburton leads it. Second quarter, you're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium. Hartshorne coaching staff's having a hard time dealing with the explanation of how we missed 2 blocks in the back from that kickoff return.
A difficult pill to swallow because it resulted in 6 points. Pay dirt down there.
So now Wilburton sets it at the 40. First,
a little over 4 minutes to respond.
4 to go, yeah. Deep on side. Fair caught at the 28. Yeah, it's tough enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, we probably got out of lane over there somewhere, but when you have the first one and we didn't catch that one,
and then a blatant one,
nobody out there but him, and it's pretty clear that he gets pushed in the back and we don't get a flag. So I think that's probably the one that they were having the toughest time with.
So.
It was right out there and open.
Yeah.
First down, 10, Hartshorne. Handoff. Cohen coming at us. Gets outside. Knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Got that helmet right there to the knee. A little bit slow to get up, but he bounces
back up. That feels real nice.
The big thing these days is to pack them old knee pads way up on your thighs when it exposes that old patella.
3 receivers to the wide side. Trey's the lone receiver to the near side.
You like this single coverage over here.
And the ball is batted away. Number 52,
Wyatt Ward there. You got a big mid up on it.
Gonna bring up 3rd down and 6.
Troy had some room to work there if we could have got the ball to him. Looked like a little short out route to the short side of the field.
Handoff. Aston bulls his way across the 35. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to give him the 36 here. But it brings up 4th down and 3. Hartshorne leaves the offense on. Going to go with the hard count, see what happens. See if we get a timeout here.
Still 25 left on the play clock.
Plenty of time here. Make a decision with offense on the field. Let's see what they want to do. And Wilburton doesn't act like they have any intention of playing defense on this play.
Looks like they're going to take the opportunity to talk about it.
Timeout it is. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. Randy Curlis has all kinds of show animal feeds and supplements. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your big beef feed dealer as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Show-Right Feeds. Come by and let Dave Ben fill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is a proud supporter of minor football. Go Big Blue.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source of tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects and those with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
And the punt is away. It's going to roll inside the 20. Hartshorne's going to let it roll inside the 15 down to the 14. And this might be Wilburton's worst possession of the night, the starting point here.
Great punt, about a 54-yarder.
I'm going to end over in, and it just took off for him.
Had a great Hartshorne bounce there.
Still enough time here if you can get them on the ground and get them into a punt situation and get it back one more time.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes here, 2 minutes, 34 seconds. You got to get rid of the big plays. Big plays. They've been pretty solid through and through defensively. They've just given up one or two, and now the punt return. Big plays.
Motion across the formation away from us. Wilkett on the carry. Tackled at the 16. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Bo made a good tackle there. Got an arm on the ball. Looks like he might have had an opportunity to remove that thing for him.
This is that situation here where if you're Hartshorne, if you get them into 3rd and long situation here, you might want to go ahead and call that timeout.
Yeah, save a little time. I think they still have 2, is that right?
I believe so.
As does Wilburton. I think they just used 1 this first half. Can't take them with you.
No. They don't let you carry them to the second half. So twin receivers to the far side. That's the wide side of the field. Drops back. Looking to that side. Passes away. It's caught at the 32. First down, Wilburton. Now you're not worried about taking that timeout. First down and 10.
Pass was complete there to Dylan Clark. Cross Nicholas threw a good ball there on the post route. Stuck it right on him.
Really nice ball, really nice catch. Trey was there. He just about a half a step out of position, and he could have stepped under that route.
Yeah, the defender did, or the the wide receiver did a good job kind of walling him off and catching it with his body.
Quarterback complete to the left side, and gain of about 7 on first down.
Silas Miller hits the stat sheet there with a tackle. Second short here is kind of one of them down and distances where you can maybe open up the playbook for something a little deeper.
Yeah. And they threw it deep a couple of times tonight. One time we didn't have anybody on him.
That's right. A little confusion in the defensive backfield.
Quarterback takes it to the far side, passes it back to the near side, and we're going to have a flag. Pass interference is going to be the indication against Hartshorne.
Caston Workman was there on the coverage. I think you might could argue that it's uncatchable. It was about 6 yards short.
It's one of those, I don't think the receiver came back to try to get it.
He was
backpedaling. Yeah, I don't know that you call the pass interference because he really didn't make an attempt to come back.
I agree with you. Now, Caston did have his back to the ball, and there was a little contact, but like you said, he never made an attempt to come back to it.
First down and 10, ball at the 45 of the Miners. Gus Nicholas he's back. Lets it go down the middle of the field, and it is caught.
No, sir. Looks like
Let's see.
Trey McKendrick with the interception on the play. What a play. Holy cow.
They both went up, and Trey wanted it more. Nice job by Trey McKendrick there.
Man, that would have been quite a completion for the Diggers down inside the 10-yard line. And Trey comes up with a phenomenal play. They both had their mitts on it. He just come away with the ball.
I think he was a little disappointed he didn't get the interception down here, and he was not going to get that one up. The Miner offense comes back out, starting from their own 6, and that's kind of been our first half. We've been starting deep in the territory all night.
We have not won the field position battle, that's for certain.
See if we can get something going here under a minute to play in the first half. Motion comes across, handoff up the middle. Breaks the first tackle. Going to make it up to about, we'll call it the 8-yard line.
Down under 20 seconds left to play here in the half.
Miners may not want to take a chance here because the ball's been bouncing Wilburton's way. Let's see if they make this the last play of the half. Raider drops back. Passes away down the middle of the field, and it is incomplete, intended for Devontre McKendrick.
0.2 seconds left here. Enough time for one more snap.
But we're going to run one more.
Great clock work there.
It's going to be third down. Raider drops back. He's looking, passes away. Caught in the middle of the field. Cutler's got it, but he's out of time. Let's see if he can get the block. He's tackled out of bounds at the 29. He's not going to be able to advance any further, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So Wilburton comes in, first half lead, 19-7, and we'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back and talk about it. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Miner Football is back.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company. Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Britta today for a free personal protection review.
Lily's Grocery in Hartshorne is your hometown market. Lily's Grocery has the best smoked meats around to help you with dinner tonight. Clyda and her staff take pride in their friendly service along with the freshest produce and the highest quality meats in southeastern Oklahoma. Stop in tonight at 401 West 270 Highway or call 918-297-3543 to place your next pickup order. Lily's Grocery is in the heart of the Miner Nation and proud to support Hartshorne Public Schools.
KQIK-FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antler, and Pain Radio Group Station.
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium where the Wilburton Diggers take the halftime lead into the locker room, 19-7 over the Hartshorne Miners. And thoughts on the first half, James?
Well, if I had to outline in a little brief outline, I would say the ball bounced Wilburton's way in more ways than one. It seemed like the officials, they got a couple of breaks in officiating, and like we talked about that little sweep or option look that went over the running back's head, it bounced right back up, and they ended up scoring off of what looked like could have been a negative play for them.
Well, the very first touchdown like you said, just kind of fluke. You don't know. The long touchdown run is the one that Hartshorne's probably going to have the toughest time watching on
That
film.
big play, yeah.
It was down the sideline on the visitor side, and there was a block in the back. Okay.
Early.
Yeah, you don't call it. It's probably about the 20, 25-yard line. Hey, that happened. But the one that happened on the Hartshorne 20-yard line is right out in front of everybody, and there's no way to hide it, and that one doesn't get called, and we're in for the touchdown.
Once you get that far downfield, as the play's progressing, you've got more than one official with you. It's not just the one. You can't blame it on the line judge or the back judge or something. That they're all looking at the play at that point.
Yeah, there were several of them that could have thrown that flag and didn't. And then when you know, like you used to say in basketball, if you get that third official out there, everybody started, well, it's not my call, it's his call. It's their call. In that situation,
Classic deflection.
We've had them throw it halfway across the field tonight. There were three guys.
That was all watching. Yeah.
So,
and we have had some Hail Mary flags, some bandanas that traveled 30 yards today.
So keep that. Even if that doesn't go into the end zone, they're going to have really good field.
Oh yeah, on our end.
Score there anyway, but you at least want to have that opportunity to play some defense.
Yeah, you take the kids out of the game at that point. You don't allow them to maybe step up and get a big stop there.
I will say right now, the Miners have rotated some guys in and out, so maybe that being fresh in the second half will start to show up and pay off a little bit. But hey, we got to give Wilburton credit.
Absolutely.
The defense made some adjustments, and Hartshorne's going to have to make some adjustments now too.
Absolutely, and there's not everything's not negative as far as their offense has had really, really good positive chunk plays, and they put together a really good drive on the touchdown drive. Finished it off with mixed in a couple of pass plays. It wasn't just solely running. Had a good mixture of both, and I look forward to make a few adjustments, and just a lot of ball game left.
A lot of ball game, and what I would say is as far as Hartshorne getting to start the second half, you've got to come out here. You got to have an intent first drive. Keep that field position in your favor this time, because the whole first half, Hartshorne's starting out deep in their own territory. You're deep in your own territory, then it's not only are you starting in tough spots, they're starting
in positive,
pretty close to your side of the field most all night. So you can flip that field possession in the second half. That could make a big difference.
You could say they've been running downhill the whole first half, and we've been working uphill when you talk about field position.
If it hadn't been for Trey's interception, that
was
the longest drive of the night for either team, and Wilburton had a nice drive going. Trey
big play,
the big interception to end that drive, so that was nice.
Correct. If Hartshorne does manage to come back and put some points on the board and maybe even come away, that's a play you can remember that really, really sticks out to you early.
Well, we're going to take a halftime break here and let everybody catch your breath. Battle of Gowan Mountain is underway. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. Baby Curlis has all kinds of show animal feeds and supplements. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your big beef feed dealer as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Show-Right seeds. Come by and let Babe Ben fill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is a proud supporter of Miner football. Go Big Blue.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source of tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects end up with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne is your hometown market. Lindley's Grocery has the best smoked meats around to help you with dinner tonight. Clyda and her staff take pride in their friendly service along with the freshest produce and the highest quality meats in southeastern Oklahoma. Stop in tonight at 401 West 270 Highway or call 918-297-3543 to place your next pickup order. Lindley's Grocery is in the heart of the Miner Nation and proud to support Hartshorne Public Schools.
A shield against the elements, comfort in the midst of chaos, shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance, for your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Bridley today for a free personal protection review.
Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. You can't make it to the game? Come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your Miner football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 Penn Avenue. Go Blues!
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you'll need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From builder work and demolition to brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Cali and Law Avenue in Hartshorne or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's top floor and gravity needs, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, you give us a call, we do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation.
At Steve Gym in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available or you can pay as you go. So let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700 or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation.
The Miners are the pride of Hartshorne. When it comes to sports, they're the winning team. And when it comes to your money, Bank First is the all-star you need on your side. We're talking big plays with full-service banking, touchdowns with convenient online and mobile banking, and overtime support with extended hours and ATMs statewide. Bank First, your money's winning team. Proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners. Member FDIC.
Little Miner Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little miner is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne miner and take those championships. We accept DHS and hospital assistance, or we can discuss our private pay plan with you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Miner difference is all about. Good luck to our former little miners and go Blue! First National Baking Tub Company in McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hatch, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at smdmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hatch and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company in McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legend 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Miner football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Miner football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne is your hometown market. Lindley's Grocery has the best smoked meats around to help you with dinner tonight. Clyda and her staff take pride in their friendly service along with the freshest produce and the highest quality meats in southeastern Oklahoma. Stop in tonight at 401 West 270 Highway or call 918-297-3543 to place your next pickup order. Lindley's Grocery is in the heart of the Miner Nation and proud to support Hartshorne Public Schools.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hatch with Josh Hatch Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hatch with Josh Hatch Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hartshorne Seed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. Vandy Curlis has all kinds of show animal feeds and supplements. Hartshorne Seed and Seed is your big beef dealer as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Show-Right seeds. Come by and let Dave Ben fill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Seed and Seed is a proud supporter of minor football. Go Big Blue.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source for tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects end up with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne is your hometown market. Lindley's Grocery has the best smoked meats around to help you with dinner tonight. Clyda and her staff take pride in their friendly service along with the freshest produce and the highest quality meats in southeastern Oklahoma. Stop in tonight at 401 West 270 Highway or call 918-297-3543 to place your next pickup order. Lindley's Grocery is in the heart of the Miner Nation and proud to support Hartshorne Public Schools.
A shield against the elements, comfort in the midst of chaos, shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Britland today for a free personal protection review.
Little Miner Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little miner really become a full-fledged Hartshorne miner and take those championships. We accept GHS and Choctaw assistance, or we can discuss our private pay plan with you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the little mining business is all about. Good luck to our former little miners, and go Blue! First National Bacon Trust Company in McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hatch, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fndmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, check for funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hatch and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bacon Trust Company in McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford country. Visit us today at 720 South George Knight Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
The Miners are the pride of Hartshorne. When it comes to sports, they're the winning team. And when it comes to your money, Bank First is the all-star you need on your side. We're talking big plays with full-service banking, touchdowns with convenient online and mobile banking, and overtime support with extended hours and ATMs statewide. Bank First, your money's winning team. Proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners. Member FDIC.
At Steve Gym in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. So let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation.
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you'll need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From builder work and demolition, the brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Caliamore Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and gravel you need, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, just give us a call, we do it all. House supporters of HHS and the Minor Nation.
Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. You can't make it to the game? Come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your minor football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 Penn Avenue. Go Blue!
Rural Minor Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little minor is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne minor and take those championships. We accept DHS and Hospital assistance, or we can specify private pay plan with you at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Minor difference is all about. Good luck to our former Little Miners, and go Blue! First National Baking Trust Company in McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hatch, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fnbmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, transfer funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hatch and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company in McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford country. Visit us today at 720 South George Knight Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium, where the Wilburton Diggers have the 19-7 halftime lead. Miners are back out on the field going through their warm-up period here. Here come the Wilburton Diggers out of their locker room. And we talked about a little bit there before we came back from halftime. We're just sustained some blocks maybe on the offensive side and limit the big play.
Yeah, alleviate the big play, yeah.
And it's not that you were obviously trying or anything. Just a couple of those things just bounced against us.
Right. And you said it, a fortuitous bounce that Wilkie got on the option play down here. It ended up he walked into the end zone because I and about, I don't know, a couple hundred others here would not see the ball bouncing back into his belly that way.
No, it went over his head. It actually hit his hands, went over his head, and then when he turned around, it bounced.
It was waiting on him.
Yeah.
Waiting on him. You got a lot of signals down there for something.
I'm not sure what this is all about. Should be a 3-minute warm-up period. It shouldn't be that hard, folks.
We got it running, but he was asking for something. Coach Williams down there visiting with a white hat.
I think they got it straightened out now. But no, you're in a ball game. You're going to get the ball here in the first possession of the second half. So
we got an opportunity
to drive. If nothing else, let's get some field position back in our favor a little bit, because it seemed like you were trying to travel pretty much the length of the field first half, and they were traveling about half the field.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, that's for certain.
You
got to give them a lot of credit. Coming here tonight
On the road.
yeah, and they had the week off, so they're probably a little pressure right now. But Hartshorne was able to rotate some guys in and out in that first half. We'll see if that pays off here in the second.
Absolutely. You look for them to come out with a little more energy here, or I should say more energy. They've had plenty of energy in the first half, but this first drive, you'd really like to see them put some things together, a sustained drive, impose their will somewhat.
Well, in turnover battle, we lost that. A couple of turnovers there in the first part of the game, and
Clean that up.
get that under control. I think you're going to have a pretty good chance here to get back on top of this one. Right now, the Miners are taking the south end of the field, so they'll be working from left to right across your radio. Wilburton will kick from the north end zone. And back deep for Hartshorne, you've got number 2, Devontre McKendrick, and number 6, Caston Workman. Diggers come out. Number 8, Troy Johnson, is going to set it on the tee to start the second half here.
It's like he's squaring his shoulders for another one of them little pooch kicks.
If you're Hartshorne, you have to be aware here. You don't want to give up something silly and turn your back and give up an onside kick here to start the second half, take away that possession.
Yeah, that middle's wide open.
And this time it's a little deeper. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
The Hartshorne takes over first down and 10. And the Miner offense will be moving from left to right across your radio. Let's see if the Miners can get something going here in the first drive of the second half.
Bring it up to the 35 there with the penalty on the kick. Looks like we're electing to make them kick it again.
Yeah, they're going to move them back to the 35. Let them do it again.
You know, if they're not kicking any further than 30 yards, a little pooch kick, we're gaining ground here.
Those are designed to give up no return. You have to make you fair catch it. Or if it goes out of bounds, most of the time you're going to take the ball and
on the 35.
You're still not having to cover kickoff.
No.
Hartshorne says, let's go ahead and see if you want to cover that kickoff or kick it to us here. Kickoff will come from the 35. Another deep kick. This time it's fielded at the 27. Caston brings it to the near side, cuts back, waiting for a block. Across the 40, up to about the 44.
Good return.
And Hartshorne takes over first down and 10. Caston went the long way to start, but he got the coverage coming this way and was trying to cut back. And he had a little bit of a seam, just couldn't get enough of one to get through there.
Dre Franklin did a good job maintaining that lane. They got ball men and lane men usually on kickoff. Once he come back to his lane on the cutback, he was there waiting on him.
Motion across the formation by Cutler. He gets the handoff. They stretch him out, and it's going to be lost to 2, maybe 3 on first down.
And that jet sweep to the short side, not a lot of room to work there.
I think they were looking numbers to that side maybe, but Wilburton did a nice job of stretching it out. It's going to be a 4-yard loss.
Guess he didn't get any forward progress.
That's where he landed.
Yeah, he did land there. I'll agree with that. I would contend that he was headed forward at some point, though.
Handoff up the middle. Aston is trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to be a little short. So it's going to bring up third down and about 12.
52, Wyatt Ward and Bryce Stubbs in there on the play.
Rader drops back, passes away, comes to the near side, intended for Trey. He goes up, it's intercepted at the 32-yard line.
Intended for Trey McKendrick there. Intercepted by Braden Gross-Nicholas. A little bit short on the throw. I'd like to see that one on the outside shoulder instead of back to the middle of the field.
Yeah, I think it just kind of stayed in line there with the inside part of his shoulder, and like you said, it didn't give him much of an angle to come back and make the play. So first down for Wilburton after the interception, third turnover of the night for the Miners.
Little turnover bug's bitten again.
Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. Which if the pass is incomplete, you're going to have to punt there. Probably not a whole lot of difference in field position if you don't make that play. Handoff up the middle. Break the tackle. Across the 35. Up to about the 37. Gain of 5 on first down.
Once Wilkie gets his shoulder square to the line, he's headed downhill. Does a good job running hard. Brought down by Lone Chief there. Caden Lone Chief.
So second down and 5 coming up here for the Diggers. Motion, Wilkie across the formation, handoff up the middle.
There's counter action coming back this way.
And this time the Miners stop him for the 1-yard loss.
Motion didn't fool anybody there. It was Troy Johnson, I believe, on the carry, right? Coming back this way on the counter look, and Deegan stayed home at his wheel linebacker spot there, was waiting on him.
It'll be third down and 4 coming up. Lunch set. Quarterback drops back. Pass is complete at the 40. First down. And Lone Chief on the tackle.
Little out route there to Fortson. He was all alone the first couple yards after the catch.
Miners going to take a quick time out here. We'll take it with them. We're listening to Miners football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Lily's Grocery in Hartshorne is your hometown market. Lily's Grocery has the best smoked meats around to help you with dinner tonight. Clyda and her staff take pride in their friendly service along with the freshest produce and the highest quality meats in southeastern Oklahoma. Stop in tonight at 401 West 270 Highway or call 918-297-3543 to place your next pickup order. Lily's Grocery is in the heart of the Miner Nation and proud to support Hartshorne Public Schools.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company. Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
First down and 10 for the Diggers at the Hartshorne 47-yard line. Wilburton with the 19-7 lead.
Got something going here. Good drive they've started.
Pitch to the near side. Wilkett stringing it out to the sideline. Got a hold that time. He breaks it back to the middle of the field. 45, 40, still on his feet. Finally knocked down by Aston Rao. But there's a flag back here at the 49. That should be a hold against the Diggers, and that'll move the ball back into Wilburton territory.
I believe that's one of the more obvious holds there. Spun him around and then kind of had him by the tail of his shirt.
I'm going to say he's kind of skiing behind him there like a Ranger boat.
Yes, sir.
You know you're not going to get them all, but you just need the obvious ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that'll move the ball back to the 39-yard line. Wilburton needs to make it to the Hartshorne 38-yard line for the first down. "22 yards for a first down."
They're going to get it sorted out, but they lost about 13 yards there on the holding play. If the penalty occurred behind the line of scrimmage, it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Well, I'm assuming that's the way they should mark it off.
I guess 10 is all you're going to get.
Well, even if they move it from, it's going to be first down and 20 now. They're moving it from the line of scrimmage instead of the spot of the foul. But you're right.
I'm somewhat perplexed there. I guess you can only get 10 out of the deal.
He was just 3 yards behind the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
they have to reference the old rule book there.
3 receivers to the right side, near side, nobody. Quarterback, there's a lateral. Bo strings it out, waiting for help. Still no help. Finally gets him out of bounds at, looks like the Wilburton 45. So gain of about 3 there.
Deegan and Trey got in there on the play. Deegan Burke and Trey McKendrick. Bo did a really good job kind of stringing it out.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't make the play, but he made the play.
He made him stretch it to the sideline and let some guys get there.
Mm-hmm. Let the cavalry get a good angle and get over to the ball. Did a great job pursuing. There's several guys over there to make the tackle if Deegan and Trey doesn't get him down.
Well, a lot of times, looks like Wilburton's going to take
it over here.
We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source for tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects end up with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. Baby Curlis has all kinds of show animal feeds and supplements. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your big beef dealer as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Show Rex cheese. Come by and let Big Ben fill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is a proud supporter of minor football. Go Big Blue.
And we're back here for second down, and we're going to call it 18. Wilburton has the football at their own 46-yard line. Quarterback, fake handoff, keeps it up the middle, and he's wrestled down right at midfield. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
Noah Hackler there on the play. I believe that's quarterback keeper. I think he's called his number once in the first half, and that's his second carry. Third and long here. Third one. What you got? 12.
3rd and 12. Miners need to try to get off the field here.
Yeah, good opportunity for a stop.
They load the short side of the field. Quarterback drops back. He's under pressure, and he just throws it to get rid of it. It didn't get to the line of scrimmage. That should be a penalty.
That should be a penalty. Did it get out of bounds? But it wouldn't make it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Never made it to the line of scrimmage. So.
Yeah, before it went out of bounds. That's the grounding call.
No receiver in the area.
They were trying to set up a screen. They had Troy Johnson come back through in the middle there, seeing the lineman had released, and that's what ended up causing a bunch of duress for Gross Nicholas there. But I'm like you, I didn't see, well, he might have been out of his pocket.
Well, he was out of the pocket, but you still got to throw it past the line of scrimmage. Snaps high, but he brings it down, kicks away. It's good boot there. It's going to roll inside the 15, inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line, and that's where Hartshorne's going to take over first down and 10. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Raider keeps it himself. He's up the middle. Across the 25 out to the 27-yard line, and the Miners are first down from deep in their own territory, and they're going to go quick.
Raider's trying to get his shoe back on after the run there.
Got to wait on the chain, so
I'm going to give him a flat tire.
Raider rolls to the near side, looking for a receiver. And
that's short man. Trey was breaking out on that 10-yard out there. Stood a little bit short of him.
Second down and 10 after the long run to start the drive by Raider.
Yeah, getting out of the hole's big there. That first down play.
4 wide receiver set, handoff up the middle. Aston with the ball across the 30 up to about the 32. And it's going to bring up third down.
A good solid run. Aston had Noah Hackler looked like pulled around, run a little power to the weak side there.
And off to Aston again, same formation. And he's up to about the 35. He's going to be a yard short. And now the Miners have to make a decision, fourth down and 1. It's going to be a long one. We'll go ahead and call it 2. Offense stays on the field.
Stays on the field here.
It was a hard count, nothing happening. Plenty of time on the play clock here. Motion across the formation. Handoff, Aston across the 40 or the 30.
First down, good hard run.
Across the 35, he's going to have the first down. And I think they were thinking we might go ahead and take the timeout, but
yeah, the little motion man come across and he nearly just stopped there after passing the quarterback, and that kind of caused the defense to kind of become relaxed there.
4 receivers to the near side. Pass out in the flat is actually a lateral, and it's going to roll out of bounds.
Oh, he's calling it incomplete.
Wow.
Fortunate there, I believe, sir.
I think we got the benefit of the doubt on that one, but that was a lateral.
Definitely a lateral.
Second 10.
Got a favorable spot there. Yeah, lucky to keep from losing one of the 7 or 8 more yards there.
Takes the handoff. Raider gets in behind him, waits on his block. He's outside the 40, cuts it up, 45, back in at the 50, steps out at the 49. He's got the first down. Nice job by Raider Scoggins there. He cuts it back at the sideline.
Yeah.
Makes the move and actually kind of does a little stop and go at the 50 to get another yard and a half.
And then fell forward at the end of his run, running with some bad intentions there.
4 receivers to the far side. Handoff. Cohen tripped up at the 47, leans forward to about the 46.
A little bit slow to get up. Aston comes in and relieves him.
Gain of 2, second and 8.
Like to get back on schedule here with our second down play. Like they're selling out to stop the run here.
Pass into the flat. Cohen's got it, or Cutler's got it. Breaks the tackle, and he's forced out of bounds. Looks like he's up to about the 43. Let's see where they mark it. Going to be at the 43-yard line, third down and a long 3.
Cutler was a good catch. Raider put it on him there, brought down by Austin Brooks of the defense.
Raider keeps it. Gets behind his blocker. He's going to have the first down, and he's inside the 40 down to the 37.
Did a really good job of being patient and allowing his blocks to get out in front of him.
This could be one of those drives if you can continue to
Yeah.
put the ball down the field. This
Stay on the schedule. Yes,
takes a
sir.
lot out of a defense right here. 3 receivers to the near side. Devontae's the lone receiver on the short side. Passes away. It's high, intended for Devontae, and we'll have 2nd and 10.
Trey can get up there and play around the rim on the hardwood, but even that one was out of his reach.
That was a little more than 10 feet, I think. He was trying to avoid that end who had gotten a little bit of pressure and got his hands up. So
might have been in the back of his mind, or at least I thought.
Raider, handoff up the middle. Ason's got a hold. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's in for the score. Hartshorne in for the touchdown. Then he goes to run play, do it to the outside,
Yes,
up the middle. Nice drive by the Miners there, starting at their own 7-yard line.
Yeah, come out of the hole down there with Raiders' first run. Put together, like you said, a well-balanced drive. Once Aston got a little room there, a couple of them arm tackles diving in his feet was ineffective, and he took it to the house.
There was just enough mix in that drive to get them looking outside there with those receivers.
Having guessed
side of the field, yeah. So now Cutler on to try the extra point. Kicks up, and it is good.
True.
So now the Diggers have the 5-point lead, 19-14 over the Miners. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3. At Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, we blend our award-winning vehicles with an award-winning experience. We are proud to provide everyone who comes to our dealership an amazing experience, whether it's buying a new vehicle or getting your current car or truck serviced. Come see why Southeastern Oklahoma is Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford Country. Visit us today at 720 South George Knight Expressway or call us at 918-423-2800. Remember to join us in supporting our first responders and teachers. And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium where the Battle of Gowan Mountain is getting a little bit hairy. The Diggers 19, the Miners 14. 5-point lead here in the third quarter, but the Miners just put together a 93-yard drive, and they look pretty good doing it.
Absolutely. They stopped Wilburton on, I'm sorry, it was in the first half.
No, they stopped them.
They did.
Forced them into a punt.
That's right. And that's when we got it down inside the 10.
Great roll on the punt. Put it inside the 10 on us, and the offense come out, and Raider got us going with a good 20-yard run to start it, and it kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, I was referencing my notes here. Somebody must have erased a little bit of them.
That's what you get for leaving at halftime. Can't let you out-note me. And the Miners go for the onside kick.
It looks like they got a touch out of that deal.
They're going to throw a flag, but I don't know that it didn't hit the Wilburton player.
I thought it kicked back across.
I'm not gonna argue this call because I didn't see it, but it did hit something and kicked back towards the Miner kicking team. Of course, the Miners had surrounded it. It was headed towards one Wilburton player, so we'll see what they decide coming out of this conclave at midfield.
Much to the coaches from Hartshorne's dismay, looks like Wilburton's going to end up with the ball.
This one I can't tell. It's like the
Hartshorne long ways away from us.
kind of circled the football there on the onside kick. but it looked like the Wilburton player had worked his way up to try to field it, and then it bounced back towards our guys. So if it hit Hartshorne, it hit Hartshorne.
Sure.
It should be their ball for 49. If it hit them, it should be our ball right here. But
Likewise. Coach Williams asking for a little bit of energy from the crowd here. Looks like they're responding.
and that should be a false start, and it is.
He leaned, sure enough. They got him 54, kind of lost a little of his water.
Now the Minor Nation needs to get involved here and stand to get things going a little bit.
I don't know if you can hear him on the radio, but the decibels have certainly climbed here in the last few seconds.
Well, I think we've set back long enough, crowd, because you're going to have to get involved.
Yeah, time to get involved, sure. Be a factor.
That moves the ball back to the Digger 46, first down and 15. Now the Minor Nation comes alive. Handoff up the middle. And
Williams, all the while being held, made a great play.
he is being held by the face mask.
Yes,
too.
he was.
But he stayed hooked and he got him on the ground.
Got him in out there and got it on the jersey, and Mr. Wilkin brought him down. Great tackle. Yes, sir.
Negative
Negative play.
17. Time for the Minor Nation, all of the Minor Nation, to get involved. Coach Bear imploring the crowd as the Diggers come to the line, second and 17.
A lot of Minor faithful on their feet here for this second down play.
Quarterback drops back, passes away, caught. He's going to be back up near the original line of scrimmage. Let's see where he went out of bounds. It's going to be third down and about 9, I think.
Yeah, it was probably gain of 1 from the initial line of scrimmage. Like I said, 9.
Call it third and 9 year, balls in Minor territory at the 47-yard line.
Little back out's been pretty effective there. They run everybody off on the short side and then leak out the back out of the backfield in the flat. Cohen was trailing him as soon as he caught the ball. He got him down.
It's a tough thing for that end to make that decision, because if he drops back into coverage and they're running at him, giving
He's in
a 5
trouble then, yeah.
Quarterback fakes the pitch, looking to the near side, passes away, and it's knocked down. Number 5, Miller gets a mitt on it. And now it's fourth down for the Diggers, but they're in Minor territory, so they're playing with house money. You think that they're probably going to,
Looks like they're changing personnel here.
sending in new bodies. This has been punt formation for them all night, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, Silas gambled on that play, and it worked out for him. He got a hand up and deflected it just enough that the receiver couldn't come down with it, tipped it over his head.
When the defensive back cuts under the route, you're either making a play or you're giving up a play.
You're the GOAT.
So the Diggers going to punt formation here.
Caston Workman's back deep to receive the punt.
He's going to have his heels on the 23-yard line. Let's see where we have a flag.
Looks like time ran out.
Time is out on the play clock, so they're going to get 5 more yards here. Now the Minor Nation's getting involved.
Certainly, pulse is palpable here in the press box.
I've always found it interesting that the fans really want these games. They need to get involved in them as much as the players are, and now the Minor crowd making their presence known.
Shoot, they paid $5 to get in here. Might as well enjoy it.
And another nice roll on the punt is going to put Hartshorne back at their own 10-yard line. And I'm going to say this. I know what's happening here is they're kicking it away from Caston, and it's just short enough that if he goes and gets it, he's running towards the defense.
I agree,
running
yeah.
towards the out of bounds. If he doesn't make that play, he's a GOAT, like you were saying
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. What you want to be 100%?
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, go and get it. If not, unfortunately, you got to let it hit the ground. And as it's bounced all night, the ball bounced again, and the Diggers
their way.
About 10 or 15 yards there on the bounce.
Go 90 this time. Raider takes it around the right side. He's going to be across the 15 up to the 16, so gain of 6 on first down.
Called his own number there, followed Cohen up in the hole. A little outside, off tackle look there. Right on schedule, a good game there for first down.
Cutler in motion, fakes the, now we have a flag before the snap, false start. Hartshorne's gonna have to back up and do, 2nd and 10.
Our side receiver there looked like he was a little bit anxious, might have been Lone Chief.
This is not just any drive for Hartshorne. Since the 2nd quarter began, this will be the first drive they've had an opportunity to take the lead.
Yeah, with 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Handoff coming at us. Cohen breaks it outside, looking for a block, cuts it in. He's at the 17, 18. They're going to push him back, but I think they're going to give him the 17-yard line.
Forward progress.
Going to bring up 3rd down and about 3.
Things kind of closed up inside for him, and he did a great job bouncing it outside. Once he gets in space, Cohen can run a little bit.
He needed one more block.
I agree.
And he made a guy miss, but he needed one block, and he would have been out the gate. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. Raider keeps it. He's going to have the 1st down.
Another face mask.
25 to the 26. No flag, but you're right.
They nearly jerked it off his head.
Yeah, he's having to put it back on. Actually, I think it might have messed the helmet up. So he's going to have to come out for a play. They're going to have to fix the helmet, cross mask, and a quarterback.
And several of these fans are pretty restless calling for a face mask there. I understand their contention.
Handoff goes to Aston up the middle. He's going to be up to about the 28. So gain of 4 on 1st down. We'll call it 3, 2nd and 7. Raider gets his head back on.
He's screwed back on tight now. Cross was in relief there when Raider was off getting his helmet back on.
Passes away, caught by Trey. Across the 40. 1st down Miners. He's going to be drugged back to the 39. Forward progress is going to be to the 40.
Not after he gave the 1st down there for the Miners.
And that'll move the chain.
Good throw and catch. Right on the money. He come out of his break at 10-yard out and stuck it right on him. Raider did a good job.
Miners are going to go quick here. They found a little footing here in the 3rd quarter. Hard count gets them this time, and it's going to be 1st and 5.
There's a 3-5 for him. Had multiple jump off, but 53 was on his way to the backfield.
First time tonight that Wilburton has kind of looked a little bit out of sorts. They were playing very controlled there in the 1st half.
I agree. They're back on their heels right now. Looks to be.
Miners looking for an opportunity here to take their 1st lead of the ball game. Ball spotted at the Hartshorne 46. 1st and 5. Handoff. Aston's got it. He's tackled at the 49. So it's going to be 2nd down, and we'll call it 2. Just shy of the 49, maybe. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a timeout. Battle of Gown Mountain comes down to the final 12 minutes. Wilburton 19, Hartshorne 14. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
The Miners are the pride of Hartshorne. When it comes to sports, they're the winning team. And when it comes to your money, Bank First is the all-star you need on your side. We're talking big plays with full-service banking, touchdowns with convenient online and mobile banking, and overtime support with extended hours and ATM statewide. Bank First, your money's winning team. Proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners. Member FDIC.
At Big Jam and Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. So let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation. And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium, where we're starting the 4th quarter. Hartshorne trails Wilburton 19-14, but Hartshorne has the ball.
Second down and 1 from their own 49-yard line. 4 wide receivers set here. And Raider fakes the handoff, keeps it. Across the 50, has him 45, has a first down, still on his feet. Out of bounds. No, he
continued to fight for a couple more yards right there on the boundary.
Yeah.
They didn't shy away from contact with and got a couple extra yards there. Great run by Raider.
Nice job. Ball down to the 39-yard line, first down and 10, Hartshorne. I thought he went out of bounds. Then he lunged forward and he got 2.5 more yards.
Absolutely. Love seeing kids finish runs that way.
3 receivers to the near side. Handoff. Aston up the middle. He's across the 35. Let's see where they mark him. I think they're going to put him right on the 35-yard line. Gain of 4, second and 6.
Aston put his foot in the ground, got what he could. Good 5-yard gain there on first down.
3 receivers to the wide side over here. Trey by himself away from him. Handoff goes to Aston. He's caught from behind, but he leans forward.
Yeah,
Down to the 31.
far in running down from behind, but not after he was not before he was able to get good positive yardage there.
Actually moved it back to about the 33. Third down spot, 3rd and 3 here. And Raiders going to keep it. Across the 30, 25, 20. Going to 15, 10, 5, and no, they're going to call him out of bounds. He's calling him out of bounds here at the 15.
Oh, it's a bandana on the Bermuda. Holy cow.
He called him out of bounds at the 15. I don't know that he was out of bounds.
I'm a long ways away from it.
I don't know if he was out of bounds there. I thought he might have been out of bounds back this way a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah,
he
further
walked
back.
Yeah, he walked all the
way down. He had the sideline there. He had gotten back in at that point. It's the initial indication. Looks like a hold. It's in the area of a hold anyway.
And the hold is going to come at the 28-yard line. Holding is the indication against Hartshorne.
I'm not sure. I might ask for a number there to find out who it's from. It goes from third, what did you say, 3 earlier, down to
3rd and 9.5. Yeah, it was 3rd and 3, 3rd and 9.5. And off to Cohen. And he's tackled at the 36. It's going to bring up 4th down. And unless Hartshorne really wants to try to pin them deep, you figure they're going to go for it.
Good spot to take a little gamble. Offense stays out there.
Fakes the handoff to Cohen, drops back, passes away, and it's dropped. A little high.
But they got him in the hands. Cutler just couldn't come down with it.
I don't know if he thought he saw a seam there and he just thought
he was looking upfield,
but the ball's going to go over on downs and Wilburton holds. We talked about it a little bit earlier. We've had the turnover bug hit us tonight, and we've had some really key moment type penalties, and that was one right there.
And negated a really, really long run by Raider.
He was going to mark us at the 14.
Yeah. Well beyond the first down.
Yeah, I thought if he stepped out, it would have been that closer to the 20.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take it, but then you had the flag, so puts us in 3rd and long, 4th and long, and now they throw it to a receiver with nobody on him, and it's incomplete. And I really don't know what happened there.
Hartshorne dodged a bullet. There was not a soul in sight. Like Silas Miller's a corner on that side.
Somebody was unaccounted for, and he was wide open. The closest person to him, I think, was one of the Wilburton cheerleaders, because
one of the chain gang. He was all alone over there. I didn't catch it. They might have snuck him in. The open where they had a player over by the sideline.
Handoff up the middle on 2nd and 10. Miners meet him there, and he stopped at the 39-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7.
Deacon Burke and a host of Miners in there on the stop. Held the line. He was looking for a hole, kind of dance around the backfield, but couldn't find any room to run. 3rd and long here. Great opportunity for Hartshorne to get a big stop here with about 9 minutes left to play.
Handoff up the middle. Comes to the near side. Breaks the tackle. He's out in front. It's going to be a foot race. Miners are going to have to chase him down from behind, and they're not going to get there. He's in for the score. No flags on the play, so the touchdown is going to stand. And the Diggers stretch the lead now to 25-14. Back to a 2-possession ball game.
You know, we lost Campaign over here on the edge, and once he gets in space, got an extra gear, unable to run him down from behind. Just as Hartshorne had all the momentum there before the turnover on downs.
When you called it, it's the big play right now.
There's the big play again. Snuck up.
Man, doing such a good job. And then one play on the far side, we didn't cover the receiver, and I think we dodged that bullet, but we weren't able to get him on the ground here, and it's back to a 2-possession ball game. The Diggers are going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back, passes away, and it is incomplete. So the score remains 25-14. Hartshorne trails. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
First National Bacon Trust Company in McAllister is here to help with all your baking needs. Call Jody Hatch, your hometown baker, at 918-297-2511. You can also access our website at fmdmcallister.com, where you can view account balances, search for funds, make payments, and apply for loans. Whatever your financial needs, Jody Hatch and First National Bank of McAllister can help. Go Miners! First National Bank and Trust Company in McAllister, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Little Miner Learning Center is located at 930 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. We provide a loving, caring environment for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. Cassie and Crystal are committed to making sure your little miner is ready to become a full-fledged Hartshorne miner and chase those championships. We accept DHS and Chocolate assistance, or we can discuss our private pay plan to see at 918-297-7606. Come down and check us out to see what the Little Miner business is all about. Good luck to our former Little Miners, and go Blue!
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium, where Wilburton has struck for their 25th point of the night. Miners get the kickoff here in just a second, down 11. 2-possession ball game. A little over 9 minutes left to play in the ball game. We have an injured Wilburton player. I didn't see him down there.
Yeah, he's kind of hidden from us in the box. This is Dre Franklin down on after the attempted pass. Looks like he's got a heavily taped left knee, and he's kind of favoring that appendage as he walks there.
I don't know if he was the intended receiver or not.
I think he was. It was 20 that leaked out there on the side, and after he dove, he never got up.
So here we go. Wilburton sets it down at the 40-yard line with the 11-point lead, kicking off the Hartshorne. Miners are moving right to left across your radio. Down 11 points here with a little over 9 minutes left to play. Deep onside kick, bounces, and it goes out of bounds. Phew! We get a flag.
Yeah, he dropped it there at his feet. I think he's standing on it.
Yeah.
It was kicked right in front of Silas there. He took a chance letting it bounce out. Thankfully, that thing didn't check up. Looks like they're going to take it on the 35 this time instead of electing to re-kick it.
First down and 10, Hartshorne.
If you'd like to get a good quick drive put together here, that way we can get a stop and maybe get a second possession here before the time runs out on us.
Matt kind of bobbles there. He gets it back, passes away, but that was a tough pass there. He had Wilburton player hanging all over him. He was out there trying to get it to cross Mass, looks like.
I would like to think I'm gonna err on the thought that he was trying to just throw it away and found some opening and threw it to a hole.
He may have. He may have. Give him some credit here. 4 wide receiver set, fakes the handoff, comes to the near side. He cuts it back at the 40, still on his feet.
A little spin move there for some extra yardage.
Up to about the 43, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3. Now we'll give him 8.
Good hard run by Raiders.
3rd and 2. Handoff goes to Aston.
He'll be short.
Jumps forward at the end, but he's going to be just shy of the 30 or the 45, and it's going to bring up 4th and 1.
We talked about it last week. Week at Moore is something you don't see a lot of, but teams that predominantly run out of the shotgun, you'd love to see one play where they could get under
center, yeah, and lean forward a little bit. The old tush push.
Sure.
Fakes the handoff. Raider keeps it. He's hit, and he's not going to get it. Short of the 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10, Wilburton. He faked the handoff. When he got in behind there, I think there was a Wilburton player standing on the 45 and made a nice play. 1st down and 10 for the Diggers. Now they're playing with house money.
Absolutely. Good big time stop there for the Diggers. Like you made it on Snapchat there in front of you.
And we have a flag on the play. Let's see what this is.
The line judge threw that one. Probably would be a sideline warning. No warning.
We're not going to warn it. Unsportsmanlike conduct, and it's going to give them 15 yards. That'll move the ball down
well
inside the 30.
Yeah, well into plus territory here for the Diggers without snapping the ball.
Minor defense needs to stiffen here. We need the ball back without them putting it in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line, 1st down, Wilburton. Handoff, coming to the near side. Same play they scored the touchdown on. This time, Caston Workman's there.
Got enough of him tied his feet up after a considerable gain. He calls it.
Yeah, ball spotted inside the 25. Give him 6 on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 4.
We're giving the halfbacks about 7 yards off the ball, and they've got 2 fullbacks right beside the quarterback in both A gaps.
The old snipper position.
Yeah.
Handoff, same play. Breaks the tackle. Aston did a nice job getting there.
Almost squirted out.
Yeah, he did. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 2.
It's 3 consecutive plays there. They've run same formation, kind of the same look. Running right up the middle, kind of the A gap.
Same formation again. Letting the play clock get deep. Handoff, same play. This time the Miners stack it up in the middle of the field. They can get him on the ground.
Well, I had an opportunity to strip it there. Somebody was after it.
It's going to be 4th down. Don't see the punt team coming here.
Couple of Miners slow to get up.
Number 54, Brandon Pajaro. A little worse for wear there after.
Looks like he was in the bottom of the pile, and there was 7 or 8 of them on top.
4th down and 3. Diggers are doing exactly what you would expect. Taking
milking some time off. Under 6 minutes here to play. Back in the same formation again.
Takes the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. He's got a hole. He's going to have the 1st down. Can they keep him out of the end zone? He fumbled the ball forward. They're going to say he's out of bounds. If he fumbles it out of the back of the end or out of the end zone, it's a touchback for Hartshorne, but they're going to call him out of bounds.
That ball hit the pylon, so it had to have hit out of bounds first.
That's going to be a 1st and goal for the Diggers. Ball at the 4-yard line.
You had to think after running that many times consecutively, there was going to be an alternate look come from it. Like Ross Nicholas is.
He's going to set this next play out. So
taking a break.
Let's see what happens 1st and goal with the new quarterback behind center here.
It's like number 24, Roman Brindley's going to take the snap.
Handoff up the middle.
Pajaro did a great job blowing up the center. Nose guard got in there and blew the play up and ended up making the tackle. Really had his motor going that play.
Right now, 24 is going to stay behind center.
Pajaro changed his stat level that play, man. He was just lower than the offensive lineman.
2nd and goal. Takes the handoff, keeps it. And he's going to be in for the score. That makes it hard right there.
That's tough. Number 3 was down injured on the play there. Battle Brooks looked like he's battling some cramps too.
So now the extra point, number 8, Troy Johnston on to try the extra point.
24, Roman Brindley with the hole.
Kicks up. And this one's good. And that'll run Wilburton score to 32, Hartshorne 14. We're going to take a quick time out. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Fat Daddy's Barbecue and Steakhouse in Hartshorne has your game day covered. Whether you feel like taking on the 8 inches of beefy perfection of the Fat Daddy burger, or you want to tackle the 2 pounds of awesomeness in Grandma's French fries, we can make sure your gut's full for kickoff. You can't make it to the game? Come hang out with us and watch it on the big screen while you soak up the coldest, tallest draft in town. Fat Daddy's is your Miner Football headquarters. Call your order in at 918-297-4037 or come on down to 1018 Penn Avenue. Go Blue!
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From builder work and demolition to brush hogging and new construction, landing and will call to make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Caliamo Avenue in Hartshorne or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and gravel you need, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, you give us a call to do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation.
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium where Wilburton has the 32-14 lead. A little over 4 minutes left to play in the ball game. Hartshorne to receive the kickoff. Hooch kick bounces. And going to be out of bounds after it hits the Hartshorne player.
Yeah, touched it first before it went out.
It'll be at the 34-yard line, first down and 10 Miners. And you're going to have to go quick.
4:56 left to play here. He's got a lot of ground to make up. 18 points in under 5 minutes. It's a tall order.
Rader is the quarterback here. Cohen beside him. Rader drops back. Passes away. Caught. Cutler's got it. That's at midfield. Breaks the tackle. Out of bounds at the Wilburton 40. And that's a good start for the drive right there. Gets into bigger territory on the first play. First down and 10 Hartshorne.
Good throw and catch there. Had some green there in the middle of the field. Cutler run kind of a seam, threw him to the opening in the inside. Good yards, several yards after the catch also.
Rader drops back, passes away again.
Got him again.
Cutler makes the cut. He's got a block. And he's out of bounds at the 10.
Seen something to like there and stuck with it.
Well, the way they're trying to cover that, they're actually giving up they're giving up
long way off the ball, yeah.
Or the middle of the field.
I know what you're stepping in there.
First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Rader rolls to his right, looking for a receiver. Passes away, incomplete, but we have a flag.
Like a hold or a pass interference there. Trey was trying to come out of his break, and he had a digger in tow there.
See what the indication is here. Pass interference against the Diggers. So 3 plays into this drive, Hartshorne has gone from their own 34. Now we're inside.
Half the distance here, right?
We're inside the 10.
They're going to step it off now, maybe.
I think they had to go get the football. Going to set it down at the 6-yard line. Rader handoff. Haston cuts it back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hartshorne. That's what you need.
Good strong run. In less than a minute, we went from the, like you said, 34 all the way down in 4 plays. One of them being a penalty.
Miners are going to leave the offense on the field, and if you can get 2 two-point conversions, it leaves you a field goal, and you've got a kicker.
Absolutely.
So they're going to try to get this close as they can get it by getting the 2-point conversion. Rader drops back, passes away, and
looks like he found Cody Boatwright leaking out of the backfield. The 2-point conversion is going to be good.
So don't leave us just yet. 32-22. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9, the new 92.3.
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. So builder work and demolition, the brick hogging and new construction, landing and engine will cost will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Caliamma Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and gravel you need, we've got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, we give us a call, we do it all. Proud supporters of HHS and the Miner Nation.
KQIK-FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antler, and Pain Radio Group Station.
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium, where Hartshorne has just scored to cut the lead to 10.
With 4:28 left here in the game.
Ball's going to be set down at the 40-yard line. You're going to have an onside kick at some point. Might be as good a time as any.
Yeah, they got their hands team up there. There's a lot of green out there. I've been in situations similar, and we kicked it back here to an open spot, and we beat them to the ball.
To the ball, yeah. See how they lined it up.
They've balanced the field now a little bit better. You gotta go hit him, guys.
Yeah, somebody's got to go hit him.
We all run behind the ball. That wasn't executed very well there. We had 10 guys running
Well, I
behind him.
think they were a little gun shy after the first one, but still got to go run up there and try to
Gotta
make
knock 'em
somebody
off,
else play
yeah.
it. Yeah. So the ball goes to the Hartshorne 49. The Wilburton player leaned forward a little bit to get it before it made it to 10 yards, so no penalty. First down and 10 Wilburton.
We got to muster up enough energy here to get it to stop. Get the ball back quick. I look for them to probably get me. Yeah, there's the little power formation. A couple snippers in there.
Yep. Handoff. Miners are there.
Fajaro again. Beat his man. Met him in the backfield. Aston cleaned it up.
Hartshorne's going to take the timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Miners Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company. Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brimley today for a free personal protection review.
Lily's Grocery in Hartshorne is your hometown market. Lily's Grocery has the best smoked meats around to help you with dinner tonight. Clyda and her staff take pride in their friendly service along with the freshest produce and the highest quality meats in southeastern Oklahoma. Stop in tonight at 401 West 270 Highway or call 918-297-3543 to place your next pickup order. Lily's Grocery is in the heart of the Miner Nation and proud to support Hartshorne Public Schools.
And we're back at Butler Jennings. Second down and 9 for the Diggers. Handoff comes up the middle. He's got a whole caravan of Diggers in front of him.
They pulled the whole left side there.
Yes, they did. That'll put the ball at the 42-yard line. We'll call it third down and about 3.
Hartshorne burns another timeout. I believe it's their second of the half.
And we'll take it with them. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. Randy Curlis has all kinds of show animal feeds and supplements. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your big beef feed dealer as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Show Rice Cheese. Come by and let Big Ben fill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is a proud supporter of Miner football. Go Big Blue.
And we're back, handoff up the middle. And they're going to have the first down across the 40 down to about the 37. And Wilburton can start taking their time for sure now.
Yeah, they burn a lot of clock now with these fresh set of downs.
Needed that stop there. At least put them into fourth down situation and make them
make a decision there, sure.
But it's not going to happen. First down and 10 from the Miner 37. Wilburton has the 2-score lead. And they're just waiting for this clock to wind down.
Yeah, I look for them not to get a playoff until the play clock's under 5.
And off up the middle. He's met, tackled in the backfield. Might have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Fajaro's in the backfield again.
We'll give him a half yard on the carry. Second down and 9. Clock is going to be under 3 minutes left to play in the ball game on this next snap.
Hartshorne's had some opportunities here, either negated by a flag and
Handoff. And the Miners stiffen. Ball's going to be spotted at the 36. It's going to be third down and about 7. Yeah, Hartshorne's had opportunities. You're right, James. They've had some drives that kind of stalled out, but defensively we've got them into the down and distances we've wanted them, and then they come up with a big
plays.
Either go score the touchdown or get the first down.
Yeah, that's the story. As a whole, been pretty good defensively outside of those.
Third down and 8. Takes the handoff, keeps it himself. He's got a block. Making change directions, and he sets down at the 35. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Our end on that side, Tony Johnson's playing a little Mickey Mouse in and out with him. He never could get the edge, so he just gave up and took a seat.
That's the play they ran to score the
touchdown earlier. That's right.
If you're Wilburton, you think here, is it worth the play, or do you go ahead and punt it and make us go a long way here?
Field position, I think, this late in the game. They're going to let the play clock run out and take a timeout here. They're second of the half. But, yeah, if I'm coaching the Diggers, I put us deep, kick it back there somewhere.
Go 90.
Yeah, absolutely, with a minute and 23 seconds left on the clock.
We're going to take the timeout here. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Capital Equipment Rental in Hartshorne is your local source for tractors, trailers, skid steers, loaders, and much, much more. Let us help you find the right piece of equipment for that weekend project, and we'll even deliver it to your job site. At Capital Equipment Rental, we take pride in our customer service and providing the tools you need to make those do-it-yourself projects and those with professional results. Give Angie a call at 918-448-1600 to book your equipment rentals, or you can browse through our inventory at 810 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go Miners!
The Miners are the pride of Hartshorne. When it comes to sports, they're the winning team. And when it comes to your money, Bank First is the all-star you need on your side. We're talking big plays with full-service banking, touchdowns with convenient online and mobile banking, and overtime support with extended hours and ATMs statewide. Bank First, your money's winning team. Proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners. Member FDIC.
And we're back at Butler Jennings, where it is fourth down and 7. And the Diggers have brought out the punt team, it looks like.
Just as we concur with that. No.
They're going to leave the offense on the field. I'm sorry. Makes the handoff. Passes away, and it's incomplete. So Hartshorne will take over on down. They had a one-on-one on the far side, and if you get the pass interference there, you're going to have the first down. If you get the catch, you're going to have the first down. So, nice play call there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing that you'd...
no harm, no foul.
You still got the 2-possession lead and not a whole lot of time left
Thankfully, they let them play a little bit. There was a little contact, but Silas was a defender on the play, got his head around just enough, I guess, to keep the bandana in his pocket.
3 receivers to the near side.
They got a deep safety in the middle now to keep from getting that seam route on them again.
Raider throws it away. Everybody was covered up that time.
We got a little dime coverage look here. They had several DBs in the.
You may have to have Keller break that route off instead of running it up the seam. You may have to run across there at the stick, because I think they're going to give him the first down. He could get out of bounds.
Yeah, and they're playing behind him, like you say.
Raider drops back. Screen. Caught.
They sniffed that one out. They was waiting on him.
But not going to be enough for the first down to stop the clock. So third down and 7.
Under a minute here, about 55 seconds left on the clock.
Raider rolls to the near side. He's in trouble.
Gets it away. It's incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th and 7. Got to get this first down here to keep your chances alive.
Yes, sir.
That time the end was being blocked to the outside, right outside of him, and kind of run into the tackler there, but he was trying to get out to the edge to throw to the receiver. So it's just
kudos to Raider. The kid got a hand on him, kind of spun him around with kind of a horse collar, and he stayed on his feet, still looking downfield.
Caught in the middle of the field, has the first down. Don't run backwards. And he's thrown out of bounds. Then we have a flag on the play. Got the first down at the Hartshorne 48.
I don't think they're going to mark him and keep the clock running with forward progress, which is a good thing for us, but he did run backwards 3 or 4 yards, trying to get out of bounds.
The flag is going to be, I think, an unnecessary roughness call against Wilburton, which will move the ball inside the Wilburton 40. First down and 10, Hartshorne.
33 seconds.
33 seconds left to play in the ballgame.
I'd like to see him end on a positive note. We were discussing there while we were off the air.
You could get it in and at least get to a point where you could try an onside kick and then maybe one more play. Drop back. Steps up, passes away, and it's incomplete, but we have a flag. I think we're going to have a pass
interference.
And I think that ball is a little high.
Ain't no different than earlier. At least he's consistent.
Oh, yeah.
We got to give him that. That ball sailed well over Trey's head.
Trey had cut the route off to get the first down at about the 21-yard line, and the flag comes in. The ball landed probably about the 10. So even when it got to Trey at the 21, it was good 6-7 feet over his head.
Yeah, absolutely.
So first down and 10 for Hartshorne.
28 kicks left.
Raider drops back, passes away, and it's incomplete. Nobody's looking for a flag on that one.
Spun him around, kind of altered his path there.
Second and 10.
.24 seconds left here.
Raider rolls to his right this time. Passes away. And it's incomplete. Gonna bring up third down and 10.
Good thing about these incomplete passes, they're obviously going to stop the clock. A lot of routes right now are going to be run at the boundary. If we do make a catch, we're going to look to get out of bounds.
Raider drops straight back, passes away, puts a lot of air under it. He's going.
Got a man. Lone Chief with the catch. He threw it up for grabs, and Lone Chief went and played the ball. Did a great job just going and getting it.
Yeah, made a nice adjustment to the ball. This is going to be an opportunity here. We talked about finishing on a high note. You're going to have the onside kick anyway. If you don't get it, ball game's going to be over. If you get the onside kick, you can run a play or two maybe and make it interesting.
Yeah. With 13 kicks here, a lot of things got to go right for them.
See what they decide to do.
Looks like they're running Cutler out there for an extra point.
Because if you think about it, it cuts it to 3. If you do get the onside kick and you get a long play, as time's an issue, give him a shot to maybe hit the 3.
And they still got one timeout in their pocket.
Snaps back, kicks up. It is no good. So now it's going to take the touchdown. They're going to need the touchdown. I think you got it a little bit fat there, and I've done that a few times on the golf course. So
yeah, little chubby got a lot of the Bermuda out there first.
We'll stay right here. Hartshorne's going to need the onside kick with 13 seconds left to play, down 4.
Brent said that's how he hits his pitching wedge regularly.
I hit a driver like that a couple of times. Miners are talking it over here on the sideline, getting their strategy together. You know the onside kick's coming. So
yeah.
Wilburton.
This time you look for them to execute it a little bit better. If we do that bunch bull rush or whatever you like to refer to it as, you got to go blow some kids up off the ball first.
Yeah. You got to knock them off the ball, and you got to get somebody in there trailing that can recover.
Go clean it up, sure. First and foremost, like we said though, you got to go get them away. Southern hospitality here in the press box at Hartshorne.
The Battle of Gallon Mountain's coming down to the final kick here. With 13 seconds left to play, Wilburton sitting in the catbird seat. Hartshorne needs the onside kick. And they need a lot of things to go right. Cutler sets it on the tee at the 40. It looks like the onside kick is set up to come to the near side. Excuse me.
We got some kids that like to hit over here on the.
There's the onside kick. Need a hop. It checks up. And it looks like number 8, Troy Johnson, is going to cover it. And the Diggers need to take a knee and get out of here with a win. It took that hop that you needed it to take. It just didn't necessarily land where we needed it to land. And Mr. Johnson was able to secure it for the Diggers. Now Wilburton looks like they're going to take a timeout.
Soaking it up.
Enjoying the moment.
Maybe they,
when you talk about rivalry games, you say, you know, the throw out the rankings, throw out the record. And here tonight, Wilburton's played pretty well. I've been pretty impressed with some of the things that they've done.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And number 2, Wilkie kid has run extremely hard. You got to
He's been a handful. Anytime he's got an open space, we have been unable to track him down.
Hartshorne will go back and look at this one, and it'll be the 3 turnovers and the big plays.
And about 5 big plays, yes, sir.
You did a pretty good job, except for about 8 plays tonight. And those 8 plays cost you. Wilburton in the victory formation here. They're going to snap it, take a knee, and that'll do it. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here in Hartshorne to wrap it up. You're listening to Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. At Steve Jam in Hartshorne, you can melt away some of those extra football tailgating pounds before the holidays. Memberships are available, or you can pay as you go. So let's get you back in game day form. Call us at 918-297-3700, or just stop by and take a look at our selection of ellipticals, treadmills, free weights, and universal machines to pump you up. We're located at 1009 Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's go, Miner Nation.
Raw Trucking Construction is the only call you need to make when you've got a project that has to be done now and done right. From builder work and demolition to brush hogging and new construction, Randy and Angie Wilcox will make sure you are taken care of. Raw Trucking is located at 1514 Caliammo Avenue in Hartshorne, or call 918-424-3472 to schedule a quote. If it's topsoil and ground leaking, we got that too. At Raw Trucking and Construction, you give us a call, we do it all. House of Tours of HHS and the Miner Nation.
And we're back at Butler Jennings Stadium, where the Wilburton Diggers take the 2025 version of the Battle of Gallon Mountain. The 4-point win, 32-28 for the Miners, or for the Diggers. Go back to what we talked about right before we took the time out there. You played pretty well most of the time, but you had those key moments that cost you long touchdowns or gave them extra possessions.
Sure.
And that's what it kind of came down to here tonight. Didn't play necessarily the cleanest game that we.
Yeah, in terms of execution, we let ourselves down, shot ourselves in the foot on some plays that Rager breaks out for a long run there, and we get caught up with a hold, or it seemed like everything going our direction, and then bang was a penalty, or bang a turnover. Unfortunately,
yeah, and then
cost them dearly.
What I would say is,
you look out at our lineup, and that's what we were talking a little bit about before the ball game. And Prairie Land come up here, and they didn't travel a single kid, sure, that was lower than a junior in experience, and played pretty well. Kind of matched those guys for most of the ball game, and they pulled away there at the end. But here tonight, I think our youth did show up a little bit. You have a lot of guys that haven't played a lot of minutes at the high school level, except for the last 2 weeks. And there's going to be some growing pains along the way.
Sure. A lot of kids taking some pretty new snaps at positions, and I mentioned earlier we have freshmen out on the field and several sophomores that are playing.
Yeah, that's just part of the growing pains of 2A football or Class A football. You're going to have these minutes, a moment in the ball game where you just can't get over that hump. And hey, we got to learn from it.
Absolutely.
We're going to close it out here from Butler Jennings Stadium. Wilburton takes the 2025 Battle of Gowan Mountain. You've been listening to Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.